Hey, my beauties. Hey, my chicas. Hey, my glow queens. And hello, my Glamm-Mahs. It's me. It is Angela, your CEO, your EBO of Lovejoy Naturals, where we teach women of age, do not give up on your skincare. We are here for you. So, let me turn this back around this way. So today is a kind of slumber, melancholy Monday for me. Let me just back up and just introduce what this platform is about for those that are scrolling and stop to say, what is this lady talking about? So this platform, Glamm-Mah Got Guts, is for us grandparents that are raising our grandkids. And when you are doing this the second, third, however many times you've done it, honey, you got guts, okay? We've got guts to do what we do. And this platform is about, just spreading the good news that, God is still on the throne. He still knows what is best for us, reminding us to lean not on our own understanding, no matter, the hardships, how we feel, our heart is just, it's in a low place sometimes. But anyway, that's basically what this platform is about. When you've lost a loved one, like me, myself, we lost our oldest daughter, Diont'e, and I will show a picture of her. It'll be 5 years, December 24th. Yes, Christmas Eve. That, God needed her, okay? So let me show you a picture of her before I get started, get too deep into this video. But this is Diont'e. Let me see if I can move that necklace over so you can see. This is some of her memorabilia. Is that the word? Memorabilia? Yes. Some of her favorite things right there. And get a little closer. Isn't she just beautiful? Look at those eyes. I don't want to take this necklace out because I pretty much don't move anything that belongs or belonged to her. But look at those eyes. She's so pretty. Absolutely beautiful. She was 34 years old. She passed away in a car accident. She was the passenger, her and the driver both passed away. And this also, my baby girl, Latoya, we had these made when we did a balloon release for her, the first birthday after her passing. We had these made, we gave to the guests as they left the celebration. And it's just a lot of pictures, like a collage that we had made with her and all of her beautiful kids. She has 6 beautiful kids. The oldest is 21, all the way down to 10. And hubby and I are raising the 16, the 10, and the 9-year-old. So we thought this was just perfect, for everyone to remember her. Always keep her in your remembrance, in your heart, in your thoughts. So that is baby girl. That is Diont'e. So I said today is a kind of slumber, melancholy day because it is coming up on 5 years. December 24th, Christmas Eve. It's the day where, a lot of people doing last minute shopping. It's just like that giddy time of the year. Like, who doesn't love Christmas? Well, there are some people that just don't do Christmas for whatever reason, and that is fine. It is my all-time favorite. Did I say favorite holiday? And I'll piggyback on that too, because I'm gonna probably be all over the place because I told y'all this. It's just one of those days where I've been taking a lot of deep breaths. Okay, so miss her all day, every day. And the boys, Jaden turned 11 July 1st. I think that was last Friday or last Saturday. And Jameer turned 10 this past Saturday. So hubby and I have been like, just doing it, just to make sure that, they got pretty much what they wanted, or what they wanted to do for their birthdays, because they're getting older. Basically blessed with like all the things that boys their age, I guess, could want. They got new bikes. Like a couple of years ago, we surprised them. They have cell phones. We surprised them with a couple of years ago. What else? They've had hoverboards. They got their own desktop computers. All of that, like I said, that those boys at those typical ages would want, I dare to say. So they wanted to go to an adventure park. Well, it's called the Fun Park. If you're here in Atlanta, Georgia, it's called the Fun Park, and it's in Fayetteville, Georgia. So we took them, I think, last year once we found out about it from a girlfriend of mine. And we just absolutely fell in love with that place. Like, the price is good for us. Hubby gets military discount. We get to walk around because, honey, we ain't riding nothing, okay? While they just go. Because they put armbands on them. And they are old enough, you know, to know about stranger danger, that kind of stuff. Even though we are not that far from them, but we'll still say, you know, or they'll ask, can we just go way over there and ride? And I like, just stay together and, you know, come and check in and just let us know that you guys are okay. And that's what they do. And we may buy them like, you know, something to drink, or, you know, hubby and I, let's see, we took both of them last weekend for Jaden's birthday. And he also wanted to do IHOP. So we did IHOP. And then this weekend, Jameer basically did the same. He wanted IHOP. We did IHOP. And then I think for his lunch, Jaden's birthday lunch, he wanted, I think it was Taco Bell. And Jameer wanted McDonald's. So, I mean, it all just kind of worked out, you know. But I said all that to say, each time we have these memorable moments, like Jaden graduated 5th grade, you know, Jameer lost a tooth yesterday. Not yesterday, what's today? Sunday, I think it was Saturday. So it's like these little milestones and these precious moments that just further lets me know that their mom, she's not here anymore. I thought when we got like the police report, you get the death certificate, you have the memorial, all that good stuff. We had her cremated, so of course we have her beautiful urn. But it's like, you're still, in my mind, I'm like, somewhere she is still here. Like, I'm just not seeing her like I used to, but she's still here. But when, like I said, when we have like events and functions, like we had Memorial Day, 4th of July, you know, all the days, Memorial Day, her birthday's in April. And when she is not here to help commemorate those days, my heart just kind of like skips a beat, it feels like, as a mom. So, like I said, today it's just, I'm coming down off the high, because of course you do what you do to keep the kids happy, you know, making sure that they are smiling and they're enjoying their birthday. But the whole time, you know, I'm sitting there, you know, like I said, they're riding the rides, and hubby and I just sitting there maybe on our phones or talking or whatever. And it's like, she's really not here, or she would possibly be out here with her kids. So it's just, my heart, you know, it's going to forever hurt. And if, like I said, if you've been following me, you know, I have her whole face on my back. I'll try to turn around for those that have not seen the tattoo of her on my back. And I said I would do a separate video about, you know, tattoos, if you're rocking tattoos or not. So I'm going to try to turn around and show you some of it. You probably can see like maybe one of her eyes right there. Not sure what you can see on this side. Not even sure if you can see her lips. But yeah, that's her whole face with the angel wings. I don't know if you can see the, ooh, I'm gonna fall out the chair. The RIP up there. Yeah, this tattoo took 5 whole hours in one sitting, okay? So worth it to walk around with her on me, following me, with me, blessing me, her and God. Further solidifies that she's not here, y'all. She's not here. But just looking at this and this, and you know, of course, other pictures basically have kind of like a shrine of her upstairs so the boys can see her, talk to her, you know, however they choose to honor her. But it gets hard. It gets so hard, y'all. Oh, excuse me. And I also have a huge picture of her up here on my wall in my workroom. It gets really, like, really hard. And I've basically been seeing my therapist maybe like a few months after she passed away, I think. No, it was going into a year anniversary, I think. But anyway, I've been seeing my therapist for about 4 years now, almost 5 years. And I think I mentioned it before, just how amazing she is, how she won't let me get off the phone until I'm in that happy place or as much of a smile or a joyful countenance that she can get out of me before we get off the phone. After I've spilled, basically my guts out to her, just letting her know about like the anxiety. I told her a while back, I think I was and I possibly could be a functioning depressee, because life has to go on. Like we have these boys, grandboys that we are raising. And I just want to also show them that even in the midst of, you keep going, which is what they are doing. We say kids are resilient, but I know they miss their mom. Like Jameer was 5, Jaden was 6. I'm sure it was hard, and I'm sure it is hard when they're at school and they are commemorating maybe Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, whatever holiday comes around when you're definitely thinking about your mom, her birthday. So we've really, rallied around each other as a family. Hubby and I check in on each other. We check in on the kids. We see the same therapy, but hubby's VA, he's military, so he has his own therapy at the VA. But myself and the boys, we see the same therapist. And they've been on a little break. She likes to give them a break so that they won't get burnt out doing therapy, so they can kind of come back, with a fresh outlook and really ready to pour in to her or pour out what's going on with them. And then she could, continue helping them along. So that has been really, really good. But I just had to come in here and just let you know, you're going through, you're raising your grandkids. You've lost that child or children or whomever, and just so we can just know that it's going to be okay. Like I said, I have the panic attacks. The anxiety tries to creep in. I felt the little moment this morning, but, I had to go ahead, take them to camp, came back. I stopped at the grocery store, came in, fixed my breakfast or what have you, or should I say lunch. And, it's good. Like the day is finally happening for me. But I thank God every single night that I'm able to lay in the bed and just ponder about the day, just to think on those things that are good. God, I tell God, I love you. I'm always telling myself that I'm happy, I'm healthy, and I'm whole. I'm still, reaching and searching for that joy, but I am happy. Like my heart, it leaps, when it's not skipping a beat, it just leaps for joy because of all the blessings that, I'm surrounded in. We have, a beautiful home, we have cars to drive. Hubby is healthy. He's still able to work. I am able to run my business here at home. I'm able to be there for the kids at camp, at school, events. We're just so grateful that we are in that place. We're not in that exact place where we want to be, because hubby, honey, he's ready to retire, and I want him to retire so that we can have these days while the kids are gone. Though that can be that time that we kind of interconnect with each other, because we're so busy doing for them and making sure that it's done correctly, that we don't want to lose sight of each other and of who we were as a married couple for 34 years. Yeah, it'll be 35 years December, before all of this happened. We don't want to lose sight of each other and the life that we had, before baby girl passed away. And I say baby girl, she was 34. She's my oldest, but she was still my baby girl, okay? And our youngest baby girl, Latoya, when I say she has been an extraordinary blessing, and we also check in on her because that was her older sister. They're 5 years apart. So we just want to let her know that, we will always love you and always thank you and just letting her know how much of a blessing that she is, that she helps us with her nephews, honey. She helps us with a lot of stuff. So, like I said, we just, always doing something for her just to let her know that, girl, if it were not for you, okay, like we're going to drop the kids over there for a few hours while, hubby and I may just come back home and chill, then go back and get them. They don't really spend the night too much now, especially with Jaden having to have his insulin, but that's okay. And speaking of insulin, I finally got the phone call. I don't know if I mentioned it in other videos that Jaden finally got qualified for the insulin pump, where he won't have to get the needles 3 to 4 times a day. The pump, I think the medicine lasts for like 3 days, and all he has to do is put in his carbs, and then it just pumps out how much insulin he needs. So I think we're excited about that, but I'm nervous. I don't want to have to learn anything new, but I know that's part of growth. It's part of evolving. But I just really getting used to, his carb counts and his correction ratio and, the needles and the pricking. But at the end of the day, it's him, it's his body. He's the one that's getting the needles. So, the doctor, she reminded us to put the ball in his court. She was like, Mom, Dad, he's the one that's getting the needles. He's the one that's getting these shots. So, let him be the one to make this decision, because it was totally up to him, and he chose the one that he wanted. Another training that we had, I think it was like 3 or 4, maybe 5 that he could choose from. So he finally chose the one he wanted. And it took almost a year, y'all. And we just picked it up from the pharmacy maybe about 2 weeks ago. I had to call in, register it. I had to create an account. And then the young lady just called and set up the training day, which is, I think, next Thursday, at 10 o'clock. So yeah, I'm excited, but I'm excited for Jaden, but nervous for myself and hubby, because like I said, there is so much that we are having to keep up with, at this stage of our life, as far as the kids, that it can be overwhelming sometimes. And like I said, when those moments come, it just further lets me know that she is not here. Diont'e is not here. She won't ever be here in the physical anymore, but I feel her presence. I'm so grateful that I have these pictures, these memories of her. I just thank God for, the memories. I think about the day I gave birth to her, her just growing up. So at least I have that. I'm in my same mind that I can remember all of that. So I'm just so thankful to God that, all of this is taking place. God makes no mistakes. I wish she was here. Of course, I wish she was here. I will always wish she was here, but she is not. Okay. So I have to lean on God. I don't have a choice but to lean on him when he's telling me it's going to be okay, my child. I got you. I got your back. You will get the desires of your heart. You and your husband you would have those things that you were dreaming before she passed away. You will get them now. How do I want to say this? We're not getting these things because she's not here anymore. We're getting these things because we had asked and prayed for them before baby girl even left us. It is just that now is the time that God saw fit, that he knows that we can handle these blessings, honey, these massive blessings that are coming our way. And it is those thoughts and those prayers, that I sit with, that keeps me going on a daily, so that, hubby and I can do the very best that we can for these boys. Jameer is in football. Jaden is in the band when school starts back. So we're going to be getting ready to do back to school shopping. I'm getting doctor's appointments out of the way, eye appointments, dental appointments they have next month. So it's a lot. Like my calendar, oh my gosh, it'd be like just yellow or whatever color highlighter. like important dates that I cannot and will not forget. Because some of these appointments, honey, y'all know it can be months to get these appointments. So when I get them, I try my best to keep them and get it out the way. Because, of course, I got to take care of myself. Hubby has to take care of himself. So thank God thus far, we have been staying up on our own health. So I'm just excited. I know I'm blessed. Even in the going through, I know that there is a coming out. I know that there is, and it holds me together. I am able to get out of bed, and I'm able to put one foot in front of the other. So I just plead with you all, if you are going through this, just know I'm living it as you are living it, but God knows. Just keep telling yourself that God knows. Keep talking to that loved one, letting them know how much you miss them, which I'm sure they know. They sitting up high with God and looking down low upon us. So, just always keep your heart open. Don't let bitterness, don't let anger, don't let resentment, don't let any of that enter into your heart. It's hard to do. Oh my God, because Lord knows. Yeah, it can happen. It can creep up on you. But, with that being said, we just got to keep on keeping on, because when God wakes us up every morning, he is letting us know, I'm not done with you yet. I know you're going through. I know you missing baby girl. These boys need you. There are people, situations dependent upon you. So I got to make it do what it do. So that's why I stay up on my healthy eating. I stay up on drinking my water. Probably could do better, but I stay up on it. I get my workouts in with my trainer and, outside of her. So yeah, so I'm just, keeping my skin up to par with Lovejoy Naturals. Just pampering myself. As you guys can see, my hair is growing back. So sis must be doing something right, okay? But yeah, it's just one of those days, guys. And it's okay. It is okay to feel the way we are feeling on any given day. Don't let anyone tell you, first of all, how you should grieve. Don't let nobody tell you that. Don't let nobody tell you how long or how often, what day of the week, what holiday. No, it is not even up for discussion. It's not. It's just not up for discussion. I think I said in another video, I've lost one or two friends. Well, not really lost them, but we don't communicate like we used to, because when that conversation came about, it just was not up for discussion. No, you're not going to tell me, and you're not going to ask me, well, how long, you think you're going to agree? What? Come on, y'all. Y'all know that's not fair. That's not a fair assumption. It's not a fair statement. It's not a fair question. And you will never, ever, did I say never, ever know the magnitude of how we could feel when we are asked or told, how to grieve or how much time we need to grieve. All of that is just, no. We just need you to just be here for us, when we ask for help, or if you ask us how we're doing and we say, well, sis or bro, like, could you do this? Could you do that? That's all we need. That's all we're asking for, and no more and no less. I know for me, I can't speak for any of you guys, but for me. But please comment down below if you are going through, honey. We can put in prayers for each other. God, he will intercede, and he will, keep us on the by and by, on the straight and narrow, just helping us just continue to go through life with joy, so that we can tell the world that even in the midst of going through, just know that God, he is the master of all. We can't straddle the fence, though. We got to know that we are only serving him. We can't serve two masters. We got to only serve God, so that we can get the recompense that, we deserve for, living for God. We get the blessings bestowed upon us, for loving him. But he loves us unconditionally. And we should love God unconditionally, because God will always be God. He's not going to change. He's not going to change for anybody. He is not a people pleaser. He is God, and he sends blessings as he see fit. So I'm just holding on to that, y'all. But it was on my heart to just come in here, because I know I'm not the only one. And I just want you guys to know that this is the outlet. This is that safe place. You know, cry, throw something, stomp, whatever it is, scream, whatever it is we feel we need to do to continue living in the midst of heartache and hardships. Like, our whole lives are totally different. Our new normal is a whole another normal in itself, you know, as far as comparing life before, you know, our loved ones passed away and how we are living life now. It is just totally different. Okay, I'm gonna do probably another video about that. So I got a lot of videos that I really want to put out there, and this one is a little long, so I'm sorry, but it was just some stuff had to be said. Okay, so I'm going to be out of here. I thank you so much for subscribing, my subscribers. If you are new here, thank you so much. If you are contemplating, honey, no more contemplating. Just hit the button. Make sure you hit the bell so you'll be notified when Glamm-Mah Got Guts posts a new video. Make sure you comment. I want to read these comments. What else? I think that's thumbs up. You gotta like the video, okay? You gotta like the video. I appreciate you all so much. Like I said, my day is just getting started as far as how I was feeling earlier this morning. I mean, like, you know, I'm trucking along now. I can finish out this day, you know, with so much glory to God and the glee, the happiness that I feel like right now. So I'm gonna end this video right now with happiness. I love you guys. Glamm-Mah's, we've got guts. Okay, God sees all. He sees it. You know, you may not think that he knows what we're going through. He absolutely knows. He knew it before we were even gonna go through it and was preparing us, but we didn't see that preparation because we were busy living that life that we knew to live at that time. So anyway, I'm going to be out of here. I love you guys. Please comment, like, subscribe. I really want to grow this channel. I really want to monetize this channel. I have 37 subscribers. I just prayed to God before I sat down and did this video. I was like, God, give me 38 subscribers. I will know that this is the platform that needs to be here, that people need to see. It is not talked about enough. It is not seen. People that are going through what we are going through, you don't see us every day. We're not talking about it on a daily, okay? So that's what I'm here for. But I need 38 subscribers. That way I know that my numbers are going up. And then everything else, I can work around it, okay? So I love you guys. I'm going to be out of here. Bye. Glamm-Mah Got Guts.